some air through your instrument. Please rise to welcome the class of 2026. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by seniors Flora Blodgett, Luca Bilodeau, and Amara Simon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is my pleasure to introduce Cammie Kelly, representing the class officers of the class of 2026.
There's a line I wrote in my notes app from last summer. It said, "You can repaint the walls, but you can't move the bricks." It wasn't exactly an average July night for me. Sitting in a hot car with a dead battery at Carnegie Lake, I was left with two options: to sit in silence or to talk. And if you know me, you know only one of those two things was ever going to happen. The line slipped out in one of those nostalgic, entering senior year conversations, and I didn't really know what to do with it. But considering that it was the only original metaphor I've ever come up with, I wasn't going to delete it. I also never really expected anyone to hear it, let alone my entire graduating class. But somehow, when I sat down to write this speech, it found its way in. Our walls are built of moments, specifically the moments that really made you feel. Like when you got the role you were dying for, or finding out that they actually liked you back. One random compliment from a stranger passing by who probably never thought about it again, but you still carry it with you to this day. These bricks have been laid down since our elementary school classrooms, and we all built a similar foundation. Lining up at the door, vibrating with excitement because we were finally going to recess, or seeing your art in the art show and dragging your parents over to it, pointing so that they couldn't miss it. Meeting your best friends simply because a teacher put your names next to each other on a seating chart. As we got older, our joys remained parallel and kept coming. In middle school, these bricks became making your first team, or sprinting to the lunchroom to get first in line and save a spot for your friends. Our recess became flex, our scribbles became art, and our curiosities began to build who we are. Then, that unspoken blueprint disappeared. When we got to high school, we got to choose what we wanted to build in what bricks we wanted to place. We were given real freedom. Some of us were found studying in a library, while others were running endless laps around the turf or creating masterpieces in a studio. As a collective, we scattered into different versions of who we were becoming, and this time, we were no longer building the same thing. And sometimes, that building required us to watch everything fall apart. Like when you didn't get the role you put everything into. When you found out what they said about you. The devastating loss that ended your season too soon. Or the grade that made you question whether or not you were cut out for it. Here's what I know about that memory and every hard one before it. You have tried, in some way, to get rid of it. But like I said at the beginning, you can only repaint the walls. You can't move the bricks. The structure of who you are was built in the elementary school hallways and the middle school cafeterias long before you even knew it was happening. Those hard moments are bricks too, and no amount of paint will ever make them disappear. We are built from our favorite memories and the moments we didn't ask for. The heartbreaks have never waited until you were strong enough, and the joys didn't always arrive when you needed them the most. Every moment of happiness and every moment of grief have come when they want to, and they stack, one on top of the other, to form the person that you are, which means that fighting it, by wishing it had gone differently, or wanting to pull out the bricks you don't like, gets you absolutely nowhere. In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that have shaped you. You cannot pull a brick from a wall and expect it to hold, and you cannot become who you're meant to be by hating what built you. Every one of your failures and every one of your triumphs live together, side by side, always. To the families here tonight, thank you. You are the foundation that held us up and kept us together when we had nothing left to hold on to. To every teacher and faculty member in this room, thank you for continuing to hand us these moments, even when we thought we had nothing left to build with. And to everyone in the audience who apparently ranked high enough to receive one of 4 graduation tickets, you have seen our walls at their most unsteady, seen us in the moments we were certain the whole thing was going to fall apart, and you never once stopped believing that it would hold up. I hope that tonight, watching us cross this stage, feels like proof that it did. So, after tonight, no bell will tell you where to be, no schedule will tell you where to go, and most importantly, there will be no unspoken blueprint for you to follow. But I can tell you one thing. You are not starting from nothing. You are starting from everything you've already built, and that's more than enough to begin with. And when every unfamiliar face reminds you of home, or becoming who you're meant to be is nowhere close to what you ever imagined it being, remember that you have done this before, that you have been handed moments you never asked for, and built it into something incredible anyways. We have always found a way, and I know that we always will. So go build something great. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
It is my honor to introduce the principal of Montgomery High School, Mrs. Heather Pino Beatty.
Good evening. It is with great pride that I introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2026, Daniel Leopold. Daniel's academic excellence is evident in his impressive transcript, which includes 10 honors courses and 10 AP courses, and culminates in a weighted GPA of 100.02. He earned a perfect 36 on his first and only ACT attempt and was recognized as a National Merit Scholarship finalist. Daniel has also distinguished himself at the national level in science competitions, earning honors recognition in the United States National Chemistry Olympiad in both his junior and senior years, and a bronze medal in the United States Physics Olympiad, placing among the top physics students in the nation. But beyond his exceptional academic accomplishments, what truly distinguishes Daniel is his humility, perseverance, and commitment to those around him. He approaches every challenge with determination, integrity, and consistently setting a high standard for himself while encouraging others to achieve their very best. Whether leading a team, mentoring younger students, or serving his community, Daniel exemplifies the qualities of leadership and character that make Montgomery High School proud. Daniel has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to leadership and service throughout his high school career. As an Eagle Scout with a Bronze Palm and senior patrol leader of Troop 46, he dedicated countless hours to serving others, including more than 160 hours of community service through his Eagle Scout project. He has also been a dedicated member of the Montgomery Teams program, qualifying for the national tournament in all 4 years of high school and helping Montgomery consistently rank among the top engineering competition teams in New Jersey. Daniel's impact on Montgomery's Science Olympiad program has been absolutely extraordinary. A 3-year member of the A-team and captain during his junior and senior years, he earned an outstanding 69 medals across invitational, regional, state, and national competitions. At the national tournament, Daniel earned 5 medals while helping lead Montgomery to national finishes of 4th, 10th, and 7th place in the last 3 years. Under his leadership, the team also earned a 2nd place finish at the prestigious MIT Invitational, widely regarded as the most competitive Science Olympiad tournament in the nation. Daniel is a 4-year varsity cross-country athlete and a 3-year member of our golf team. He has a little spare time, demonstrating the same dedication and discipline in athletics that he brings to every endeavor. In the fall, Daniel will attend Cornell University, where he intends to study materials science and engineering. Please welcome to the podium the Montgomery High School Class of 2026 salutatorian, Daniel Leopold.
Good evening, everyone. Before I start my speech, I would like everyone to look to their left and to their right. Good. Now that I have made 2,000 people turn their heads and everyone knows who is sitting next to them, I would like to share with you a perspective that has transformed the way that I look at each day. I would first like to give credit to my wonderful golf coach, Mr. Bassford, for sharing this with the team one day, but Sahil Bloom, a former baseball player turned investor, once came up with the following mentality. 10% of days, you will feel absolutely awful. You feel like the world is out to get you, and despite everything you try, nothing seems to go your way. I would like to sincerely thank my mom for getting me through those 10% of days. The other 80% of days, some things go your way and others don't. What matters is how you take advantage of the lucky breaks and how you battle through the tougher moments. To my sister, thank you for setting the bar in the stars and for always encouraging me to stay consistent through those 80% of days. And for the final 10% of days, you will feel like you are on top of the world. Everything goes great, and far down the line, you will still remember the amazing moments that made up those days. To my dad, thank you for ending every word of congratulations with a call to do even better, and for always giving me the confidence to chase goals that once seemed impossibly far away. For everyone here, I hope today will go down as the very best of those 10% of days. While searching YouTube for some spark of inspiration for this speech, I kept noticing how most speeches focused on those 20% of most memorable days, both the good and the bad. Though we may not remember most of the days in the ordinary 80%, they are, in fact, what have defined our high school experiences. The hours spent studying or at practice, the small moments throughout the school day spent with friends, and the knowledge instilled in us by Montgomery High School's amazing teachers have all shaped how we perceive the last 4 years far more than those awards, championships, firsts, or those terrible days. When we think back on high school years from now, I doubt many of us will remember the exact grade we got on a test or what happened on an average Tuesday in the middle of February. But we will remember the feeling of walking into school and seeing our friends. We will remember laughing a little too loudly in the hallways, staying up too late to finish an assignment, nervously giving a presentation, attending sports practices or club meetings, and celebrating after finally accomplishing something we had worked for. Individual moments may fade, but together, those ordinary days become our memories, our friendships, and ultimately, ourselves. And now, as we graduate, the world around us feels like it's changing faster than ever. New technologies appear overnight, career paths that once seemed guaranteed are being reinvented, and many of us are heading into futures that looked very different from what we imagined 4 years ago. But I think that this focus on the big breaks, innovations, and changes misses something important, because life is not lived in milestones. It is not lived in college applications, promotions, championships, or awards. Those moments are special, and we should celebrate them, but they are brief. Life is lived in the days between, in the moments when no one is watching, in the habits we build, in the people we surround ourselves with, and the countless small decisions that slowly shape the people we become. Maybe that is exactly what prepares us for a future that is constantly changing. Whether those changes come from AI, from new opportunities, from challenges we cannot yet imagine. The people who we embrace each day, one day at a time, will always be ready to adapt. These past 4 years have taught us anything, it is that our lives will not be defined by a handful of extraordinary days. They will be shaped by the countless ordinary ones. These are the days that quietly become who we are, and maybe that is what makes the future exciting. None of us knows exactly where we'll be 10 years from now. Some of us will change majors or careers or discover new passions we've never expected to have. There will be failures, disappointments, and moments when we question whether we are on the right path. But if we embrace the ordinary days by continuing to show up for each other, continuing to learn something new each day, and most importantly, always choosing respect and kindness towards our fellow human beings, I think we'll be surprised by where those days take us. After all, 4 years ago, none of us knew exactly how this moment would look. We didn't know who our closest friends would be. We didn't know which classes we would take or how our passions would evolve. Yet somehow, through thousands of ordinary days, we arrived here together. For me, most of the days over the last 4 years would not have been possible without the help of Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Belusu, Mr. Bushka, and all of the other teachers and faculty who have made an impact on me. And most of all, my closest friends as well as my teammates who I've celebrated alongside and they've supported and pushed me. I am forever grateful to you guys. The class of 2026, thank you. Thank you for the memories we know we will cherish, and for the ones we do not yet realize are important. I began this speech by asking everyone to look to their left and to their right. The people sitting next to you may go on to different colleges or pursue different careers or live in different parts of the world. The paths ahead of us will almost certainly diverge, but for these past 4 years, we shared our ordinary days together, and that is what makes this moment extraordinary. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
It is with great pride that I now introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Logan Miller. Logan's academic excellence is evident in his impressive transcript, which includes 9 honors courses and 8 AP classes, culminating in a weighted GPA of 100.74. He achieved an outstanding 1580 on his first and only SAT attempt and was selected to attend the prestigious 2025 New Jersey Governor's School in the Sciences at Drew University. There, Logan engaged in advanced coursework, authored a research paper on AI-assisted discovery of physical laws, and contributed to a project that later earned a Best Poster Award at the MIT Undergraduate Research Technology Conference. But beyond his exceptional academic achievements, what truly distinguishes Logan is his humility, character, and quiet determination. He approaches every challenge with curiosity and purpose, consistently striving for excellence while uplifting those around him. In fact, when I called Logan in to let him know he was the valedictorian, the first thing he wanted to know was who was the salutatorian, because he wanted to congratulate him first. Whether in the classroom or on the athletic field or through service to others, Logan leads by example and has earned respect and admiration of both his peers and teachers. Logan has demonstrated exceptional leadership and a deep commitment to serving his community. As a team leader for the Blood Cancer United Student Visionaries campaign, formerly known as the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, he helped raise more than $53,000 for blood cancer research and patient support. He later mentored future team leaders through the organization's Junior Leadership Committee and helped establish Montgomery's Student Visionaries chapter, creating opportunities for future students to continue this important work. In recognition of his service, Logan received the President's Volunteer Service Award at the gold level for completing more than 100 hours of volunteer work. Logan has also excelled in research, athletics, and entrepreneurship. He conducted quantum chemistry research at Rowan University, authored and presented original research in the use of neural networks to predict solar panel output at the Princeton IEEE Integrated STEM Education Conference, and co-developed ChemiStutor, a free chemistry learning platform that has generated more than 13,500 app downloads and a social media presence of over 300,000 followers and 350 million views across platforms. A 3-year varsity soccer starter and team captain, Logan helped lead Montgomery to its first conference championship since 2017, while earning all-state, all-conference, and all-county honors, also in his free time. In the fall, Logan will attend the University of Pennsylvania, where he intends to study chemical engineering. Please welcome to the podium our 2026 valedictorian, Logan Miller.
Good evening, families, faculty, honored guests, and fellow classmates. It's an honor to be speaking here as your class of 2026 valedictorian. I would like to begin by saying, congratulations everyone, we made it. Three days before this speech was due, I didn't have a single word written on my Google Doc. For nearly 2 weeks, I just couldn't seem to find an idea that was worthy of this stage, something unique and profound. I had my dad trying to get me to use ChatGPT-generated themes, while my mom dug deep into her bag of wisdom to find the gem. Logan, just be yourself. I thought that's what I was doing. I was trying to present a distinguished message, something only I could write. Is that not being myself? In retrospect, I had it backwards. I was searching for a grand poetic idea and trying to force my experiences into it. Ironically, the harder I tried to be different, the less the speech sounded like me. So, when I returned for the third time to a blank doc and a flashing cursor, I started thinking about that phrase, just be yourself. It sounds simple, yet it's deceptively confusing. Since we were little, stories like The Ugly Duckling, Wonder, even Shrek have taught us, be yourself with no further instruction. where promise will grow into a beautiful swan or live happily ever after in a swamp. But how do you actually do that? I want everyone to think back to a moment where you truly felt like yourself. Maybe it was playing sports with friends at Mill Pond or Monty Park, or conversations at the lunch table. Maybe it was a football game or a bus ride. For me, this was late nights at LBI talking with my friends, playing mini hoop basketball with my younger brother, or going out for food after an AP exam. What do these moments have in common? You were probably happy with people you cared about or pursuing your passions, and it felt natural. You weren't trying to fit in, you weren't trying to stand out either. You weren't trying to be anything. That got me wondering, if it's so simple, so straightforward, and so rewarding, why is being yourself sometimes so difficult? I want to talk about 3 reasons why I think that might be. Maybe it starts with the fear of being judged. Think back to freshman year when we were banished from the commons and sent to the back of the bleachers at football games. It felt like from day one, there was a pressure to actively find your place and fit in. But look at us now. The people we once sat with at those far-off tables and cheered beside from the nosebleeds are the same people we sit next to today, celebrating this amazing achievement. The fear we initially felt turned into opportunity to find where we belong once we realized that we weren't experiencing it alone. A second reason it's hard to just be yourself is that we fear imperfection. We try to hide our flaws, thinking they'll undermine us, when they too offer opportunities to find ourselves. Your friends, like mine, probably make fun of you for something. For me, it's that I walk very slowly. They made this very apparent to me at Disney. And apparently, it bothers some of them so much that they don't even call me by my name anymore. Instead of Logan, they'll call me Slogan. And this has basically become my second name in the group, a part of my identity with these friends. And yes, that example is ridiculous, but I think that's kind of the point. Real friendship is when people notice your flaws and somehow turn them into affection. It's the courage to be vulnerable that truly allows you to feel at home with others. We also fear being ordinary. After months of college applications, we've been conditioned to believe that every single part of us needs to stand out. The question, tell us about yourself, has started to imply, tell us what makes you different. But the fact is, most of who we are isn't unique in isolation. There's someone who has the same favorite musician as you. There's someone who gets your order in the sandwich line. And as much as we hate to admit it, we've all been put on to a song by a friend at least once. Originality emerges when you put together all of these seemingly ordinary aspects. It's not something we have to go out and chase. You are a unique combination of your ordinary traits. And that's another reason why the phrase, just be yourself, can be misleading. It puts all the focus on the individual, as if being yourself is something you have to figure out alone. But I think many of us find ourselves through other people. Take the soccer team. There were about 60 students in the program this year. We each wore similar uniforms, did the same drills in practice, and most importantly, we each took part in humbling Hillsborough twice. As a group, our experiences were shared. They weren't mine alone, but the values I learned in high school soccer, discipline, confidence, camaraderie, are defining aspects of my true self. I think that goes to show that we often find our most authentic selves through community, when we bond over similarities, not when we exhaust ourselves trying to stand out. So I'd like to take a moment to thank the community that has helped me learn to be myself. Thank you to my mom and dad for supporting me in every endeavor, encouraging me to find my own path and pursue what fulfills me. Thank you to my brother Sammy for being there both at the big games and the moments when I just needed a break to play mini hoop basketball. Shout out to my grandparents in Pittsburgh and St. Louis watching on live stream. Thank you for all the love and support. I'd also like to thank the amazing teachers, counselors, and staff who have contributed, at least in some way, to the unique perspectives we will carry with us beyond this high school. Thank you to the soccer coaching staff for giving me confidence in my play style, even when I dribbled too much. And thank you to the class of 2026. You made Montgomery High School feel like a place where we didn't have to become someone else in order to belong. So, today is a celebration of the self you have learned to be. The summer is a chance to enjoy that self before the world starts asking us again to introduce ourselves, define ourselves, and prove ourselves. Because it will. But after we walk across the stage and have to do it all again, be confident, because we've had 4 years of practice. We've faced the fears of being imperfect, ordinary, judged, the fears that take this easy thing, being yourself, and make it something difficult. You know what it feels like to step into a new chapter of your life, anxious and uncertain, and you also know what it feels like to overcome these feelings. As you stand at this fork in the road with 1,000 different paths ahead of you and 1,000 different people you could become, the phrase "just be yourself" should no longer feel like impossible advice, because it's not something we figure out once. It's something we keep learning how to do. So, as you move forward, don't try too hard to fit in. Don't try to be different. And don't even try to be yourself. Because to be yourself, you shouldn't have to try. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
It is my privilege to announce the members of the class of 2026 who are graduating with honors. This means that these students are in the top 10% of their graduating class. I would ask that each student stand when their name is called. Also, I ask that the students' parents or guardians stand, since they clearly deserve a significant portion of the credit for this accomplishment. Please hold your applause until all of the names have been called. Tyler Bassick, Nikhil Bogum, Sophia Bush, Stephen Chen, Eleftheria Daminakis, Priyanshu Dasgupta, Isha Gade, August Gao, Renee Goel, Claire Gonzalez, Samya Gaduri, Louisa Honoria Regazzo, Itang Huang, Matthew Kang, Arushi Karb, Dylan Ko, Kenta Komatsu, Orion Land, Jessica Lee, Connor Lee, Daniel Leopold, Minnie Liu, Hari Menon, Logan Miller, Soham Mishra, Anirudh Mupala, Sarish Naka, Sarah Nam, Ishana Parmar, Sharuthi Patabiraman, Anika Prince, Emma Radley, Amrutha Sagaraji, Abigail Schwartz, Vibhav Sharma, Eric Sigalov, Nishka Sriram, Soumya Venkatesh, Milo Versaletto, Jinxian Zhang. Let's please applaud those graduating with honors from the class of 2026.
Good evening, students, parents, family, friends, and honored guests. Members of the class of 2026, tonight marks the culmination of many years filled with hard work, growth, determination, and unforgettable moments. It's a night to honor your achievements and embrace what comes next. But before you step into the future, take a moment and look around. This is the last time you'll sit together as one class, sharing this space in the familiar rhythm of who you've been to one another for so long. Your story is now woven into Montgomery's history. We are immensely proud of all you've accomplished. Among you are scholars, artists, musicians, athletes, leaders, innovators, and some of the most compassionate and resilient young people I have ever met. You have shaped Montgomery with your energy, your courage, and your spirit. And as I stand here tonight, I see a future that feels brighter, more hopeful, because it will be shaped by you. Graduation speeches compress years of reflection, lessons, mistakes, growth, and hope into just a few minutes. And while I certainly don't pretend to have all the answers, I do want to leave you with 3 things that I hope you'll carry with you long after tonight. My first piece of advice is this: learn to embrace the discomfort of becoming. Today isn't just a celebration, it's a threshold, a doorway between what was and what could be. You're standing in what's called a liminal space. Not quite where you've been, not quite where you're going. You've outgrown what was familiar, but haven't fully stepped into what's next. That space can be both thrilling and unsettling. But here's the secret. Liminal spaces are where transformation happens. One of my favorite moments in history comes from the Apollo 8 mission in 1968. The astronauts aboard Apollo 8 became the first humans to travel beyond Earth's orbit and journey behind the moon. For a brief period, they lost all contact with Earth. They were quite literally moving into territory no human had ever seen before. Then as they emerged from the far side of the moon, they looked out the window and witnessed something extraordinary: Earth rising above the lunar horizon. One astronaut scrambled to grab a camera and captured what would become one of the most famous photographs in history, the image we now know as Earthrise. I've always loved this story because it reminds me that some perspectives can be only gained by moving beyond what is familiar. Sometimes the most meaningful views of our lives become visible only after we have the courage to step into the unknown. Every meaningful leap, in history, in art, in sports, and in life, happens in the uncertain middle, not at the finish line. The moments when you aren't sure who you are yet, or what comes next, are often the moments that shape you the most. The in-between is not a waiting room. It's actually more of a workshop. It's where you gather the courage, the identity, and the voice that you'll carry with you into the world. Thresholds don't ask you to know anything. They simply ask that you take one step forward. Some of you already know exactly where you're headed, and some of you have no idea. Some of you are equally terrified that everyone else seems more certain than you feel. And the truth is, many of the adults that you admire are still figuring things out as well. And all of this is okay. These in-between spaces are rarely comfortable. They ask you to move before you feel. So as you take your first steps beyond this place, remember, liminal spaces are where you learn you have wings. Thresholds are where you realize you were capable of flying all along. My second piece of advice is this: know your worth, and do not confuse your worth with your productivity. From the time you were very young, many of you were taught directly or indirectly that achievement is the measure of value. In communities like ours, where achievement is often visible and excellence is celebrated, it becomes easy to believe your worth lies in what you produce, how much you achieve, or how well you perform. But before you leave here, I need you to understand something. Your worth is not determined by a number, a title, an acceptance letter, or a standard you did or did not reach. You are not your resume. You are not a GPA. You are not a test score or a perfectly curated version of yourself online. You are a human being before you are anything else, and that will always matter infinitely more. The world will praise what you produce, and it will often celebrate exhaustion and convince you that being overwhelmed means that you are important. I can assure you this is absolutely untrue. Please learn early what many people spend decades trying to understand. Rest is not something you earn after only proving your worth. Joy is not something to postpone until everything is finished. And your mental health is not standing in the way of a meaningful life. It is the foundation to one. Strength is not pretending to be okay all the time. Strength is having the courage to acknowledge when you are struggling and the wisdom to ask for help when you need it. Please, all of you, be gentle with yourselves. The voice you are going to hear most often throughout your life is going to be your own. Do not let it be the cruelest one. Speak to yourselves with the same compassion you offer the people you love, because at the end of your life, people will not remember how busy you seemed or how perfectly optimized your schedule was. They will remember how you made them feel, your laughter, your kindness, your humanity. They will remember the moments you shared together, like this one tonight, and all the places you're going to go celebrate when you leave here. I hope that amidst all of your striving, you never lose sight of your own worth, because when achievement becomes the only measure of a life, we risk overlooking the very things that made life meaningful in the first place. A life well lived is measured not only by what we achieve, but also by what we notice along the way. My third and final piece of advice is this: choose to notice the good, and it is absolutely a choice. My favorite picture of my youngest son, Jacob, he'll tell you is every picture I take of him, is actually a picture that was taken when he was 2 years old. He's sitting on the curb with chubby red cheeks, and he's holding a dandelion up to his nose and smelling it like it is the most precious flower in the world. Now, to most adults, a dandelion is just a weed, especially one growing in the middle of a lawn that I had spent months trying to get perfect and was failing at. But Jacob didn't see a weed. He saw wonder. He saw beauty. He saw something worth stopping for. Somewhere along the way, many adults lose that ability. We become rushed, distracted, cynical, and practical. We stop noticing beauty because we focus too much on what is imperfect. The ability to notice the good becomes one of the most important choices that we make every single day. Life is rarely made meaningful by extraordinary moments alone. Most often, it's found in the ordinary parts of our days that we don't fully notice while we're living them. Last night, I was sitting at my desk, looking at the school dark and empty. Everything had gone quiet. The parking lot was empty. And for the first time in the day, there was nothing pulling me in different directions. I just sat there for a moment, looking around. I walked the hallways and felt a quiet sense of gratitude for the life that moves through these halls. The staff, the students, the energy, the small moments that make this place feel absolutely alive and full of joy. Nothing about it was extraordinary. But it reminded me that some of the most meaningful parts of our lives don't announce themselves while they're happening. You only recognize them when you slow down enough to notice. The world you are stepping into is complicated. Many of you are entering adulthood during a time marked by uncertainty, division, pressure, and noise. There will be moments that challenge your faith in people and moments that feel unfair, heavy, and exhausting. And because of that, cynicism can become tempting. It becomes easy to disengage, to roll your eyes, to believe that kindness is weakness, or that caring deeply somehow makes you fragile. Do not let this world harden you. And when the world feels heavy, because at times it will, choose joy anyway. Let joy become your own personal act of resistance. Choosing to notice the beauty in difficult times does not mean you are ignoring reality. Sometimes it means you are fighting for it. Members of the class of 2026, step into that threshold with courage. Be gentle with yourselves as you grow, and no matter where life takes you, never lose your ability to notice the beauty in ordinary moments. The world does not simply need accomplished people. It needs thoughtful people, compassionate people, curious people, people brave enough to remain hopeful. I believe deeply that you are that type of generation. And as you cross this threshold tonight, please know that Montgomery will always be one of the places where you were known, where you were loved, and where you first realized you were capable of flight. As you cross this threshold tonight, please know that Montgomery will always be one of the places that I will call home for all of you. And also, in the true fashion of how you started, and I don't know if you remember this, we're going to take one last selfie as a class. All right. Listen, I'm still working on getting it right, one of these days. Parents of the class of 2026, you have done an amazing job. At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2026 to recognize their parents for all the love, support, and guidance they've given throughout their school years. I am deeply honored to certify to the Superintendent of Schools and to the Board of Education that the class of 2026 has successfully completed and met all of the requirements of the faculty, the Board of Education, and the state of New Jersey for graduation. They are entitled to receive their diplomas. Superintendent McLaughlin, it is with a great deal of pride that I present to you the class of 2026.
Thank you, Mrs. Pinobidi. I accept certification for the class of 2026. I would like to extend congratulations to the graduates, their parents, friends, and all who have contributed to their growth and success. At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. The calling of the graduates' names will be done by the class advisors, Ms. Sam Nowak and Mr. Baldino.
Logan Miller, valedictorian.
Daniel Leopold, salutatorian.
Cami Kelly.
Isha Pandit.
Isha Bhatnagar.
Jia Patel.
Noah Greenhouse.
Lexi Sambo.
Soham Mishra.
Emma Scrudato.
Alex Acott.
Sarah Lang.
Aryan Ahmad.
Ethan Lin.
Anaya Ahmed.
Angela Liu.
Mustafa Ahmed.
Jerry Liu.
Gia Alam.
Minnie Liu.
Cardiana Anderson.
Isha Lobo.
Rehan Ansari.
Colin Long.
Luke Mark Awadala.
Lexi Lopez.
Anahi Aymar Miranda.
Stephen Liu.
Prakar Badola.
Eamon McDonald.
Anam Beg.
Krish Macha.
Radha Balaraman.
Hayandavi Madaneni.
Karina Balashova.
Angelin Mangan.
John Balaz.
Tarun Manivanan.
Anya Bonsal.
Anish Mark.
Marina Barish.
Vaishnavi Moretti.
Isabella Barber.
Mason Martin.
Toto Barlett.
Cal Meza.
Jaden Bartley.
Georgia McAteer.
Tyler Bassick.
Amelia McCall.
Ella Bass.
Liam McDonald.
Rebecca Bauman.
Patrick McFadden.
Shrieker Bavigata.
Emma McKnight.
Siddharth Bellamkonda.
Priyansh Mehta.
Michael Bellamy.
Stephen Melville.
Zachary Bello.
Badra Menon.
Derek Benning Jr.
Hari Menon.
Sonali Benson Paul Hudson.
Autumn Mercado.
Michael Berwick.
Hayden Miller.
Luca Bellato.
Aiden Merider.
Zoe Bitterman.
Rushil Mishra.
Alina Blanos.
Saeed Montalongo Velasco.
Laura Blagett.
Jasmine Montesinos.
Nikhil Bogum.
Shimai Moore.
Nabanyu Bora.
Madeline Morris.
Aaliyah Bolt.
Anirudh Mupala.
Assist Bumasetti.
McGill Marukin.
Anna Brahm.
Amog Muchala.
Derek Bravo Peliz.
Anaga Nair.
Evelyn Bravo Silva.
Arsh Nair.
Jason Bull.
Neil Nair.
Angelina Bush.
Suresh Naka.
Mariana Bush.
Anvi Nalapali.
Sophia Bush.
Sarah Nam.
Fatima Daniela Canas Mejia.
Mahima Nandavada.
Kylie Bob Capuzzi.
River Nan.
Haley Corallo.
Alia Nakvi.
Dominic Caroselli.
Anastasia Nazarenko.
Harshita Chaganti.
Mohammed Nanjai.
Vidush Chandrasekhar.
Owethu Nlovu.
Jacob Chang.
Mason Neufeld.
Joshua Chow.
Misha Nizam.
Ishan Chatterjee.
Jason No.
Joshua Chen.
Justin No.
Stephen Chen.
Obina Abuba.
Eliana Kaisine Cheng.
Luke Oliu.
Natalie Cheng.
Cameron Olson.
Terry Chi.
Lois Apong.
Matthew Chong.
George Arantes.
Aditi Chobe.
Megan Otkin.
Elim Chu.
Giselle Ozan.
Gabriel Clark.
Vivon Pandey.
Catherine Cudmore.
Lena Papadakis.
Minjun Choi.
Ishana Parmar.
Lachlan Daly.
Jasmine Patel.
Daffodil Dambeck.
Jayan Patel.
Eleftheria Damyanakis.
Thea Patel.
Priyanshu Dasgupta.
Ayati Patari.
Ella De Bruin.
Anushka Patil.
Mina Demesman.
Shruti Patabiraman.
Koa Demetrio.
Patrick Petrozzini Jr.
Anissa Demarizi.
Nitesh Pachuka.
Meghna Devaraj.
Ellie Pizzuli.
Sairama Devarakonda.
Matteo Portali.
Suhas Devaneni.
Julia Potts.
Mia Dexter.
Ethan Pradesh.
Sukmani Dinsa.
Shashank Prasanna.
Sophia Diggin.
Miakum Prabhaka.
Nathaniel Doling.
Anika Prince.
Justin Damboya.
Sergio Puglisi.
Jaden Damboya.
Amisha Pajara.
Amelie Dowling.
Evan Palayo.
Ethan Era.
Christian Key.
Yusuf El Sherbini.
Eric Chen.
Ramsey Alada McDashi.
Emma Radley.
Lema Eldesewi.
Hannah Rahman.
Raymundo Esculin.
Kirtan Ramabhadran.
Abel Familia Gonzalez.
Akshaya Ramasubu.
Ricky Fan.
Dominic Ramos Alexander.
Maya Flores.
Nithi Ragamswamy.
Gavin Fong.
Ananya Rapolu.
Brady Forma.
Kieran Ralph.
Victoria Formica.
Yajanish Pravada.
Jalen Fernisovich.
Drew Ravel.
Alexander Frank.
Sakith Ravula.
Valentina Funari Ferry.
Triram Reddy.
Isha Gade.
Bart Reyes Lukowski.
Gabrielle Gale.
Ryan Riddell.
Rashi Gandhi.
Lucas Robb.
Sebastian Gandolfo.
Sophie Robertson.
Anuya Gangavali.
Jonah Rotman.
Ava August Gao.
Rishima Rout.
William Gao.
Gabrielle Rubenstein.
Jacob Garcia.
Catherine Rueda.
Layla Garcia.
Kevin Rupani.
Jillian Gajor.
Fellow Pater Saad.
Jessica Gaddioso.
Amina Sabit.
Akshara Gadella.
Ayan Sachdeva.
Varun Gadella.
Akil Sagmredi.
Lucas Galinas.
Amrutha Sejiaji.
Dragomir Georgiev.
Colette Sailing Horgan.
Fabregas Gazira.
Jacob Samuel.
Walcott Gazira.
Timothy Samuel.
Shubangi Ghosh.
Parker Santiago.
Brian Giambra.
Divyang Saran.
Madison Go.
Jasmine Saucy.
Nicholas Godlewski.
Krithika Satish.
Renee Goel.
Anthony Sajani.
Natasha Gold.
Vanch Saxena.
Dylan Goldstein.
Eliza Schulberg.
Sophia Gong.
Abigail Schwartz.
Claire Gonzalez.
Varsha Senthil Kumar.
Dia Gopan.
Jack Sentman.
Chandler Gordon.
Mahi Sethi.
Shrija Goswami.
Catherine Seda Damonte.
Ashish Gautam.
Nicolette Shackelford.
Siddharth Goyal.
Yusuf Sheikh.
Victor Greisman.
Ananya Shanabag.
Alam Graywall.
Donnie Shao.
Samya Gadori.
Edwita Sharma.
Justin Guo.
Mahika Sharma.
Vedika Gupta.
Vibhav Sharma.
Vamika Gupta.
Mari Shalaiwa.
Naila Hamadi.
Meredith Shore.
Tyler Hands.
Eric Sigalov.
Gianna Hansen.
Madeline Silic.
Shloka Harish.
Aiden Sim.
Spencer Harris.
Amara Simon.
Jake Hayes.
Aditya Singh.
James Henderson.
Charlotte Spina.
Samuel Henderson.
Mira Sridhar.
Oscar Hirsch.
Nishka Sharam.
Amar Hamidin.
Michael Sullivan.
Luisa Honorio Ragazzo. Ray Hoppus.
Victoria Shishchenko.
Aditi Hota.
Sophie Svensson.
Josephine Madeline Hoyas.
Ritvik Swarna.
Elvis Huang.
Advait Swaroop.
Itang Wang.
Nagavali Talapragada.
Cameron Kia.
Roy Tan.
Cyrus Kia.
Hasani Tigala.
Avni Jain.
Ayan Tazoth.
Tonit Jain.
Ivan Thomas.
Shubit Jain.
Munat Tijani.
Vamsi Jamaria.
Sydney Ting.
Tony Jimenez.
Cleo Tong.
Rohan Johnson.
Christian Troopy.
Niku Joshi.
Kylan Sai.
Yumna Juha.
Adit Tyagi.
Ronith Kaithi.
Dhruv Apadye.
Ayan Kalsekar.
Thea Vakata.
Matthew Kane.
Carlos Vargas.
Neha Kantaraj.
Leilani Vargas.
Shrikar Kanaganti.
Isha Varma.
Anushka Kasol.
Shirali Vasaretti.
Arnav Kasol.
Naved Vasudevan.
Cole Kamen.
Bihan Vatsa.
Matthew Kang.
Samir Vechalapu.
Ariz Khan.
Ashrit Velagaletti.
Arushi Karb.
Somya Venkatesh.
Alex Corey.
Milo Versaletto.
Oliver King.
Arnav Vidyaharani.
Dylan Coe.
Nitya Vishnu Baholta.
Kenta Kamatsu.
Tiffany Williams.
Arhan Kandala.
Hong Wu.
Karina Konyuhov.
Natalie Wu.
Anisha Krishnan.
Ethan Wynn.
Jack Christensen.
Kira Wynn.
Shari Kalhari.
Tongjin Zhao.
Andrew Kumar.
Evan Shu.
Varun Kunam.
Tahir Alper Yavuz.
Ryan La.
Michael Utes.
Aria Lal.
Claire Yuan.
Orion Lan.
Polar Zaccaro.
Enzo Giuliano Lazarte.
Anita Zhang.
Aiden Lee.
Mervi Zonabuk.
Jessica Lee.
Jingzhen Zong.
Connor Lee.
Jakob Zarofsky.
Sophia Lehman. Dorian Lehofer.
As is tradition, at this time I ask the Montgomery High School faculty to please exit to the rear hallway to form a recessional line as a final farewell to the graduates. At this time, I invite Class Officer Cammie Kelly to lead the Class of 2026 in the turning of the tassels. The Montgomery High School Class of 2026!